Alright, ladies and motherfuckers, this is the second game, this is the replay, and this time our Archangel is host. The first game was Halet as Isengard on host winning over Archangel's Modor. So I would say that Otto is pretty pissed and he's eager to get his revenge on Halet and on his shitty connection because he was blaming it on the lag. Right, so we're having Archangel as Mordor again. It's not very interesting from my perspective, and the matchup is repeating because Halet is Isengard again. So, well, let's have a look at it from the bright side. It should be interesting because we might now compare what's the difference between on-host and off-host when you have the identical matchup. Right, so Actelion, shit, it's not Actelion, god damn it. Sorry, Otto is going for the double orc pit start, which is typical, classical for Mordor. It's not really much to choose from. It's like, what's the alternative here? I mean, you can go Corsairs, you can maybe start with bikes or even Nazgul, but it's just, it doesn't work here. You know, that's just 109, and on 109 you start with double orc pit. Therefore, Halet is going for 4 farm start, interesting. 4 farms before the Uruk pit, so that's a difference, because last game he started with a fast Uruk blade rush, and it was very effective. It basically decided the entire game for him, because he was able to take down 2 farms of Archangel, and therefore shifting the advantage to his side. So he's not repeating this move, he's trying to come up with something different, and he's bringing the Uruk pit and the Varks at the same time basically. And given the fact that Archangel casted the land when the Varks were already, when the Vark pit was already being brought up, therefore he knows that Halet will have Varks on the battlefield, and he is responding to this. So he's going for so he didn't go for double orc pit, probably. He went for pikes right away. So he probably expected to see some Varks from Halet, maybe. Or he maybe just wanted to change his tactic and go for the creeps. Who knows? You can let us know, Otto, later what was going on in the head of yours. Yeah, it seems like he just wanted to change the tactic and go for the creeping right away. So this is going to pay off for him, because Halet is bringing the Varks. So very good start from Archangel. Maybe a little bit lucky even. And Halet is engaging in a fight where he does not really stand a chance. I don't think he can do anything here. He might be lucky and get some gold, but I don't think that's going to happen, because the area is spammed with goblins, with orcs. No, he's not going to get any money. So we should focus these guys on the pikes, probably. Not probably, definitely. Well, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm taking it back. Very nicely done by Halet. But it's not such a big loss for Archangel, because he got the money. He bought himself some time so he can spend it on engaging in creeping the other layers. And well, I would say very mature, very experienced start from both of these guys. Especially from Archangel. So what is going to be the next step by Mordor? This time we're probably not going to see any mountain trolls, even though this should, if there's a time to get the mountain trolls, it's definitely now, because when you are on host you can afford to do way more damage and use them way more usefully than when you're off host and you're having some lagging issues. But I'm guessing that he's sick of the mountain trolls after last game, and he's getting the Nazgul. Let's check out quickly the power points. Not really anything for Halet. He's on 450 at command points. Same for Archangel. Okay, it's even. Both at command points and power points. So let's see what you can do with the Nazgul. Very nicely done. Alright, so what's going to happen next? I have no idea, because obviously I'm watching a live game. But if I should bet my money on what's going to happen next, I would say that Archangel will save his money and wait for the flying Fell Beast, because that's just it's just absolutely rapes the Isengard, because Isengard doesn't have very strong archers, and it's just well, it's always useful to go for the Fell Beast. It's not expensive, it's only 3,000. And it would be great to counter all these Varks, all these Uruk-hai going around. Because I don't see the alternative, like spamming the battlefield with more and more of these guys. It might be useful. But going for the Fell Beast would be the safest course, in my opinion. And given the fact that Archangel lost the first game, I'm sure that he's hungry to get his payback, to get his bloody revenge. So he's definitely not going to goof around and risk to waste the game, to throw away the game. He's definitely wants to win. It seems like keeping Halet under pressure is paying off for Archangel, so he might continue doing that. Well, he definitely should continue doing that, but he might use this time to get money for the Fell Beast, or produce even more pikes and orcs to even harder push on Halet. Both tactics are perfectly understandable and solid. As long as you keep pressure on Halet, I think he should be fine. So let's check out the economics. 400 for Halet and 700 for Archangel. Alright, so that's just a difference that makes the difference in the game. That's a huge difference. That's 6 farms difference. So at this point, Archangel's position is very, very strong. He's pretty much dictating the pace of the game. He's deciding what's going to happen on the battlefield, and that's exactly what Mordor needs to have. So yes. Expertly played by Archangel. He exactly knows what he's doing. He knows that keeping pressure on his opponent is enough. That's all what he needs to get the upper hand in this match, and Halet is pushed into the defensive, and it's not going to have a happy end from his perspective, if I should express my opinion. So not very useful. This is like the first time that Halet is actually visiting Archangel's half of the map. This is for the first time when he's actually trying to be the aggressive one. So as you can see, Archangel is doing what I expected him to do, and that's saving money for the Fell Beast. Rest in peace, bro. Probably wasn't a very smart idea to goof around with a Nazgul when there's Lord's level 4, 5 ready with his Carnage and with his Cripple Strike. Oh, it's good that I have not missed this, because Archangel is doing his classic move with luring the neutral troll to his opponent's base. Well, in the middle game it doesn't make that much sense, but at least he's able to keep his opponent busy and do some small damage over here. So the Fell Beast is going to be out very soon, and that's going to be the decisive moment of the game, I would say, because I don't see how with this economic Halet could react to this situation when Archangel is having the map control. He's having 925 command points, while Halet is down to 500 only. And well, okay, it's actually not such a bad call. I'm not sure how much it costs, if it's worth it, but it's actually to the edge, right to the edge. Isn't it possible to sneak a few units right here? Actually, any units except trolls. Oh no, okay. I like the idea, but I'm not sure if it wasn't a waste of money. Well, it's obvious that he did not plan to do this. He just saw the wall hop and he was sorry to just leave it there, so he built the rest of it. Because otherwise he would build it to connect it here to this mountain, so he could save some money in the most narrow point of the map, of the bottom wing of the map. And Halet's losing more and more farms, and Archangel expanding even on his half, so that's very depressive to see enemies' farms being built right here next to your base. That's what I absolutely hate, when people do that to me. Especially when they just want to prove or show off their dominance or something like that. I hate it. It's not very sports behavior, but here it makes sense. So, unfortunately I must say that in the first game, as Halet was able to keep his upper hand all the time right from the beginning, seems like the second game will have the exact same same evolution or same development, only with different sides. This time Archangel is doing whatever he wants on the map. So two one-sided games, unfortunately. It's not something that the viewer, that the neutral viewer would like to see, but hey, the start was definitely entertaining to watch and on very high level. We shall see what happens next. So seems like no, he's not going for grunt. I wonder if you can attack this with the Fell Beast. And how long it takes to take it down if you can. So Archangel just reaching the barrage power point. Interesting, Halet's got more power points. It's not something that I would expect. Maybe because there are no farms to rush. From Archangel's perspective, while there's a lot of farms to get power points from Halet's perspective. If there is some specific area in which the Fell Beast is absolutely brilliant, that's defending your farms against Isengard rush, because you can't rush without archers, and the Fell Beast is just everywhere, and without archers it doesn't make sense. And if you have the archers, you have to spend a lot of money on them. And it's very boring to drag them whenever you go to accompany your pikes and farms with the archers all the time. It's very exhausting. Did I miss something? Like some time ago there were furnaces, now there are slaughterhouses. It's a good place for your for Mordor farms. Probably some humiliation purpose. Oh, Jesus Christ, so what's going on here? It seems like Archangel is again in the mood to show off because he's trying to rush his opponent with catapults and nothing else. Like, what are you supposed to achieve here if you have no army? It's like, are you delayed or why would you build shit like that? Just trying to get some alibi so he can say later like, hey, I brought some siege weapons but it didn't work. So technically I did try my best to kill my opponent as soon as possible. Just these flying cans, I don't know, they just ruin the game. Interesting. He might actually lose this guy because the cripple is still ready. Halet, what the hell are you doing? Just use the cripple. Well, it won't be even necessary, but okay. Probably they were focusing on this part of the battlefield, and not on the Nazgul. Well, if Halet had her money, I would say that he's still perfectly capable of winning this match, but oh shit, it's so easy to destroy. That's strange. Okay, this is going to be a yummy bite for a Dragon Strike. Well, as long as the dragon is able to actually hit it and he will not miss it. Dragon Strike is pretty much unpredictable as for the location. Come on, bro, what are you waiting for? There are 4 unprotected catapults. Another yummy bite for you. What he spends all his money for. So the mighty Witch King is here to set fear into the hearts of men. Okay, definitely not good news for the Isengard. But if there is one army that can deal with, that can handle a Witch King, it's definitely Isengard, because you can pin this guy and then butcher him, carnage him on the ground when he cannot move, when he cannot escape. He's the only army which can basically kill a Witch King. Probably Archangel will not have any desire whatsoever to put him on the foot. How was that? That was sadistic, man. Oh shit, I missed the Dragon Strike again. Torino. Okay. That's what I call not very fortunate. Farm level 3. 0 health, but it's still able to survive. Okay, that would piss me off. Someone just spit on it, you know, or throw a bucket of water on it. It might still fall down, maybe. Oh, it's a bummer. Shit! There's a huge damage done to the Witch King by a single fireball shoot. Cripple shot, man. Cripple shot. Pay attention to it, please. It's a thing, it's impossible, so why not to use it? Then it would be interesting if Archangel actually managed to lose this guy, but well, he's coming to Balrog anyway, so it's going to be good night Vienna probably for Isengard's base. Halet is able to afford to buy armor. Blades. Well, his economics must be better than I expected then. Ooh, let the games begin. Level 9 works with the armor, it's hard to kill. Oh Jesus, Archangel, please, just can you do something this time for a change? Can you surprise us? Like, you've got Balrog, you've got Barrage, but you don't get any army whatsoever. So it seems to me like he's going to goof around once again. What? Halet must feel very confident. He's building the siege weapon. Oh, that hurt. He's get every single upgrade on the fort. Not quite sure what for. I don't know, I just can't help it, but I feel like these guys are not playing very competitive at this point. It's like some reunion of old friends or whatever this is. It's not a clan war game. Jesus Christ, kill this fucking Nazgul already. Just pin him down. Oh, finally. Nice save. Is this a hero map? Fireball that fucker. Oh. I wonder if the Watcher would be able to finish him, but probably not. Nice. Well, it's easy to say after it happened, but he should have casted the Watcher in front of him. For example, when the Witch King is running like this, when the Witch King is running like this, you should cast the Watcher in front of him, so it knocks him back to you. Therefore, Saruman could finish him with his wand when he was lying down. So it knocks back the hero to you, towards you. I still remember the amazing Undermine cast that Glutamaster used once against Shelob, and it knocked the Shelob back like 20 meters right into his army. So it was the most MLG cast ever. Okay, so what's going on? I wonder what would have happened if if Archangel decided to go for Grond and Saruman somehow took over it with the Dominate. I wonder if it works. And if he did, and it was right next to his base, he could use the Grond against his own fort. It would be fun. I'm not sure if it works, but it would be amazing. So good game. Halet is giving up. He knows that he doesn't stand a chance without economics, and therefore it's 1-1. So Archangel got his revenge. It was pretty one-sided game, which is a pity, but quite good at the start. The middle part was kind of boring. Yeah, as you can see on the chart once again, one-sided game, blind thought beginning. Not the best cast, not the best game, but at least something. I had fun. Hopefully these guys as well, and hopefully some more view as well. So. That's it for now, and I think I will search for some really entertaining replay on gamereplays.org. Something with a comeback, something with some surprise element, with some exciting ending, and some high level shit, probably. So thanks for watching, and see you around.